What's going on, crypto fam? Hope you're having a wonderful night. Yo, so today I wanted to talk about the SHIB NFTs that's supposed to be coming, I believe, sometime this week. That's what they said on the Shiboshi medium with my man Shiboshi. This is where he posted it. I'm not sure exactly what day it's supposed to come, what week. There's been times that they said that it would come out, a certain day, and then sometimes it just gets pushed back. But just keep in mind, they said that it should be coming out maybe this week. All right. So first off, I've been doing some research on just NFTs. All right. I'm not sure if you guys heard about it. I've heard about NFTs here and there, but I've never really actually dived into it. I've only just dived into it really dived into it these past few days because of, obviously the Shiboshi's been coming out, or they're planning to come out. All right. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is how a certain type of NFTs called CryptoPunks went from 11 cents to thousands and millions of dollars nowadays. All right, these things, when they first came out, they came out I believe in 2018. This is the video we're going to be watching right here. Shout out to my man Hashoshi. This video came out January 14th 2018. All right, so it came out over 3 years ago. All right, what else? We're going to talk about why I believe the SHIB NFTs also could be either instantly expensive, or it may be valuable as a collector's item in the future. All right, so other than that, we're going to dive into it. We're going to take a little trip back to 2018. All right, so I'm going to play this video. I'm not going to play the whole video, but I'm going to skim through it because I want y'all to get an idea of how, this person who, at the time, you could tell he came across these NFTs. He knew that they were it was like a cool thing. He didn't know, I feel like nobody knew how much they were going to blow up. But let's dive into it. I'm gonna start it over and make sure the audio is up and see.
What's up, guys? I just wanted to share something cool that I found today called CryptoPunks. I'm sure that some of you have heard of it. If not, I'm going to introduce it here in this video. CryptoPunks are very similar to CryptoKitties that came out a little while ago, where they're like little collectible characters based on the Ethereum blockchain. So let's hash it out.
By the way, just like he said, these crypto punks and the crypto kitties, which is like a different type of crypto NFTs, he said they pretty much they exist on the Ethereum blockchain. The same thing with the SHIB NFTs. They're going to also exist on the Ethereum blockchain. Just fun fact. All right.
So what are these CryptoPunks, you might ask? Well, they're actually 10,000 unique 24 by 24 pixel cartoon characters, more or less, that were created by an algorithm stored in a smart contract, and all of this is based on the Ethereum blockchain. So you can technically own one of these CryptoPunks, or multiple, on your Ethereum wallet. And you can see a big giant grid of all the crypto, or a bunch of the CryptoPunks at least, that are out there on the market right now, right here where my cursor is. And I'm connected to the Ethereum blockchain right now, so you can see that it says I'm connected. There's my wallet address. But you can search for different punks here, and this is on larvalabs.com/CryptoPunks. So a little bit about Larva Labs. A couple of guys behind Larva Labs, they originally did development for the Sidekick phones that were kind of a predecessor to modern smartphones, in my opinion. And I think they've taken some of their expertise, and they worked with Microsoft before, and this is just a fun project that they put out there. Again, very similar to CryptoKitties, which was just little, pixelated art that went out there on the blockchain on Ethereum, and people were buying and selling and bidding on them. And I know it started some controversy. People thought, oh, what a waste. Why would we want to trade these things? This is just wasting bandwidth for people who want to do important stuff on the blockchain. But you know what? I think it's cool. I think
No, that's a nice it's a nice little quote that I want you guys to actually hear him say it again. He pretty much said that when they came out with the idea of having these little these CryptoPunks, these NFTs that are on the Ethereum blockchain, he said that a lot of people weren't too big of a fan of it. Pretty much there were some people who just they didn't like the idea. I guess they just thought how for those who don't know, when it comes to the Ethereum blockchain, for instance, one of the main issues with Ethereum is how the transaction fees or the Ethereum gas fees are expensive sometimes. That's because the more people who are doing transactions, which is buying or selling their Ethereum, the more people that's on the Ethereum blockchain, the more traffic creates more expensive transaction fees. So I do believe when these CryptoPunk NFTs came out, people could have just like, yo man, like this is just adding more, like this is just going to pump the Ethereum, if anything, pump the Ethereum gas fees up, and it's just a waste of just space pretty much. But little do they know that, you know, these things went from 11 cents to, you know, well, as you can see right here, they didn't even reach like no crazy amounts like you see here. But I'm gonna keep playing the video and just let him continue.
This is a unique thing to do on the blockchain. It's a unique way to use smart contracts. So I'm all for it. There are plenty of transactions out there. This isn't wasting any space in my opinion. So with that, I just wanted to share some craziness with you here. Right now, see this Gorilla Punk 8498 just sold for $5,279 US, or about 4 Ether. That is insane. There were only 10,000 of these that came out very recently.
As you can see, he said there are only 10,000 of these CryptoPunk NFTs that came out. Same thing with Shiboshi. They're only going to release 10,000 of them. So you can imagine, at this point, as you guys, like I said, this video came out in 2018. I'm sure this guy right here, even though he said that the price of these things were like 11 cents and they went up to like a few $100s or maybe $1,000, like even he, like at this time, see how much potential they had back then. But I'm pretty sure he didn't. You know, I'm pretty sure there's a high chance he didn't expect these things to be like worth millions of dollars. Otherwise, I'm sure he probably would have loaded up on them, you know, right then and there. I'm not sure if he actually bought any or not. If you guys want to check his channel out, I'm sure he probably has some more like follow-up videos on this. But yeah, so 10,000 SHIB NFTs. They're obviously collectibles. Now in 2021, we know how popular, right? Or the majority of people who are invested in crypto are like they are, or not even invested just in crypto, but are invested in NFTs at least. They know how popular these things can be now, right? So I feel like everybody's going to want to have a SHIB NFT, right? Even if it's people, even if it's somebody who might not even invest in SHIB or invest in Leash token, which is, you know, SHIB's sister token. I feel like as long as they, you know, want some type of collectible, or they're an NFT fan, or they just want, you know, to have that potential chance of getting rich off one of these things, like, y'all think they're not going to want to buy it, you know? But I'm just going off based off of just speculation and, you know, this, that, and the third. But
and they were claimed pretty much instantly on the Ethereum blockchain by people.
I'm gonna rewind that part.
That is insane. There were only 10,000 of these that came out very recently, and they were claimed pretty much instantly.
He said that all 10,000 of these NFTs right here had came out, and they were claimed almost instantly. Now, of course, if the majority of them were that cheap, you know, he said like 11 cents or maybe $1, however much they cost when they really first came out. Of course, they were, you know, probably claiming because they were cheap. Now the SHIB NFTs, the lowest amount for the SHIB NFTs, there's going to be 3 different like tier levels of SHIB NFTs. The lowest amount is going to be 0.1 Ethereum worth of Leash. So let's just say like $350. You have to have like $350 of Leash token to be able to buy the SHIB NFTs within the first 24 hours. You can only buy the SHIB NFTs within the first 24 hours with Leash token. All right. And then I believe the tier level above that is like going to be like $700 worth of Leash token, and then the one above that is going to be what's the word, over $1,000, like $1,000, like $1,050 or something around that for the level, like the top level 3 SHIB NFTs. So they're obviously going to be a bit more expensive, but keep in mind there's already thousandaires and millionaires, all right, or people who just came up on a couple $100s from investing in SHIB. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if people already have that money they want to put in to just buy, you know, maybe 1 or 2. Me personally, I don't know how many I want to buy. I do know for a fact I'm going to buy some. It's only it's just a question of how many do I want to buy. All right. So I'm gonna let him continue.
On the Ethereum blockchain by people who basically all you have to do is request one of these using the smart contract, issuing a transaction to the smart contract, and you pay the transaction fee, which was 11 cents US dollars, and you got yourself a random CryptoPunk. If you were super lucky, you got one of these fancy ones that's now selling for an insane amount of money, like 5,000 US dollars. So on this website, you can see all the ones that are for sale, all the ones that are being bid on, all the ones that have just been sold. There's all sorts of crazy stuff out here. So the average one is only going for about 0.11 ether. So still, it's about 150 US dollars. So if you only paid 11 cents for one.
Yeah, like, okay. Now let's go back to what he just said. I want y'all to hear what he just said again.
So the average one is only going for about 0.11 ether. So still, it's about 150 US dollars.
So he said the average CryptoPunk NFT at this time was going for about $150. Now let's actually look at how much they're going for nowadays. All right, let's see right here. If you go to the Larva Labs, it's the exact same website he was at, larvalabs.com/CryptoPunks. It says right here, it says current lowest price punk available is worth $361,000. All right, right here said, this one says the lowest. He said the average price was $150. This one just says the lowest price is $361,000. So the average price is no telling. The average price is probably like $500,000, $600,000, whatever. But the same exact ones he was looking for. These things right here. Look at these. Now the largest sells. The number one sell right here, $7.5 million. Like $4 million for this one. $2 million for this one. Recent transactions right here, you can see 700,000 for this chick. Like, it's unbelievable. But I'm not gonna finish the whole video. I'm gonna let him speak for like another like minute or so, and then we're gonna dive into some other stuff.
So on this website, you can see all the ones that are for sale, all the ones that are being bid on, all the ones that have just been sold. There's all sorts of crazy stuff out here. So the average one is only going for about 0.11 ether. So still, it's about 150 US dollars. So if you only paid 11 cents for one, you've already made yourself a really nice profit. I'm not suggesting that you invest in this or even do anything with it. I just thought I wanted to share it with you because it's really kind of cool. So if you want to buy yourself.
All right, so after that, he pretty much just goes into how like you supposed to like purchase the the CryptoPunk NFTs, which is a different way from how we're going to purchase it. But keep in mind what there's a website called OpenSea. OpenSea is a pretty popular NFT website where you can go and like buy, sell, trade your like NFTs and stuff. So to keep in mind, he didn't. I don't think he mentioned OpenSea, but that just randomly came to my head. That is just insane to me how this guy was like. I love seeing this type of stuff where somebody finds like somebody just randomly comes across something, or they're into some type of hobby, and they get into something so early and they don't even know like how huge it's going to be in the future. This is exactly what happened to this guy. Came across these CryptoPunks. I would hope that he had bought some because like I said, I think the lowest price one is like $300,000 right now. Oh my goodness, just thinking about it is insane. But yeah, it's just incredible. There's also another video where I'm not going to watch this video because I feel like we've already got like the timer on for a long time. But there was another video. Shouts to my man SHIB Planet. He if you guys haven't heard of SHIB Planet, feel free to come drop a subscription to his YouTube channel. He covers a lot about SHIB and just NFTs and stuff. He also discussed in his video how like it's these NFTs called some NFTs called Moody Crows. And he said how he pretty much he bought one of these NFTs for like $100, and now the one that he bought for like I think like $100 or $200 is currently worth $2,000. So he already 10x'd his money, right? And I've never heard of the Moody Crows. I have heard of the CryptoPunks, but just NFTs in general. If you really dive deep into it, and I actually want to start adding just more like NFT, just content to the YouTube channel, because it's like, why not? I mean, especially now that she plans on having their own NFTs and stuff, why not add more content to the channel so we can discuss it and stuff. It's another way of making more money, and we all want to make money, so why not? But yeah, so he profited on these Moody Crows. Like I said, I've never heard of them, but just NFTs in general, it's a very in demand like just community right now, right? So people love buying these things as collectibles. People just love buying them to flip them, make some profit or whatever the case may be. Like I said, just like I compared them with Pokemon cards. People, what I'm saying, back in the day, people have Pokemon cards. Like now I know Charizards and holographic Pikachus, limited edition, certainly like limited edition cards are worth like thousands and thousands of dollars. And it's insane. Just look at that, like $7 million, $5 million, $3 million. All right, crazy, crazy, crazy. Another thing I wanted to go over too, it was this website I came across. It's called, or the article is called 10 Things to Know About CryptoPunks, the original NFTs. And don't get me wrong, like, of course these CryptoPunk NFTs, they came out, they were like some of the first NFTs. Some sources say that they were the first NFTs that came out on the Ethereum blockchain, and then there's some that say that they were like one of the first. So I'm not sure if they were the first or just some of the first, but regardless, they were like pretty much like, I just always say there's some of the first NFTs that came out back then. But right here, I'm gonna skim through some of the things that they were kind of discussing. It says right here, like, CryptoPunks began as an experiment, just like the other guy said. The team behind it, they were working on some smartphone or something like that, and they decided to just, you know, create the CryptoPunk NFTs as like an experiment to see how they would do, and it, you know, turns out to be a huge success. And then it says Larva Labs, which is the website where the CryptoPunk NFTs were sold, was on, you know, was launched June 23rd, 2017. What else he had? Said they were inspired by the London punk scene. That's why a lot of them kind of have like the mohawks, or, you know, like just like kind of like that punk rocker type look. And then it says anyone and everyone can view any one of the CryptoPunks. So just like back on this video right here, how he was showing right here, how, like, you can kind of just see all of them. I'm assuming that's how it's going to be with the SHIB NFTs. They're going to just have like just a huge collage of just all the SHIB NFTs. We'll be actually like sit back and look at different ones and stuff. Especially with the SHIB NFTs, I'm really looking forward to those, because you can actually use those NFTs in a video game. All right, so hopefully the video game is fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping it's addicting, because, you know, the more addicting it is, the more, you know, it can, you know, gain popularity in the gaming world and in the NFT world. Right here it says, but only one person can officially own a CryptoPunk. Of course, you know, like the guy said in the video too, when you buy it, pretty much you can like you can buy it. The people usually like bid for some, this, that, and the third, but you know, one person owns it. That's why it's so unique. That's why it's looked at as a collectible, because these type of NFTs, there's only one in existence. And I'm assuming that's how it's going to be with the SHIB NFTs. It's only going to be one in existence. It's not going to be multiple copies. You're going to actually own that SHIB NFT, and only be one. It's only going to be one owner. All right, just one owner. It says some CryptoPunks are rarer than others. Of course, just like how I was explaining with the SHIB NFTs, there's going to be. I'm assuming there's going to be some SHIB NFTs that are going to just be rarer than others. Right? It all comes down to just, you know, hoping to get the one that you feel like will be the most popular one in the future. Then it says the collection of 10,000 CryptoPunks is definitive and unalterable. This pretty much means the creators regard each work as individual pieces of generative art. Just like you see, like, literally, that's another cool thing about it. Like I said, every NFT is like unique. I'm assuming that's how the SHIB NFTs are going to be. Like, just everything's going to be unique. Everything's going to be different. No copies. Everybody has their own NFT, right? It says that CryptoPunks inspired a community of collectors and connoisseurs. Like I said, a lot of people are collecting these things. The CryptoPunks market is extremely active. It is still active. People still trading them nowadays. And then it says now Hall and Watkins themselves are putting up a set of their own CryptoPunks. So I guess it's just the people, I guess, who came up with them are coming up with their own NFTs that they wanted to sell. But also I wanted to touch on Leash token. So Leash token. So anybody who's planning on pretty much buying these NFTs, like when they first come out, you can only buy them with Leash token. You can't buy them with a credit card. You can't buy them with SHIB. You can't buy them with Ethereum. You can only trade them for Leash token. So what I just did earlier, I just literally bought some more Leash token. All right, I didn't want to use the Leash token that my mom and I already hold, because we're holding that for something else. We're holding it, you know, because we just want to hold Leash tokens, because Leash token itself has such a limited supply limit. Like, the supply limit for Leash is 107,000. There's only 107,000 Leash tokens in the world. So I ended up buying some more Leash so I can specifically put, you know, like pay for the NFTs, the SHIB NFTs when they come out. Leash is already at $2,600. It's up 21% right now. If we go out the past 7 days, right? If we go out, let me see, the past month. So October 4th, right? Look at this, October 4th, one Leash token cost $916. Then we know SHIB was pumping. They started announcing like the SHIB NFTs. 3 days later, it went from $900 to $2,700. All right, it went down a little bit. It did the whole little consolidation, went neutral, went back up, and then of course now I believe people know that we're getting closer to that SHIB NFT launch date. Now the price is starting to go back up, as you can see, $2,700, right? So even though Leash, even though SHIB, because sometimes when SHIB pumps up, Leash will just follow it. But even though SHIB went up to 0.35, it reached the all-time high again, and it went down to like the 0.3, 0.29 range. Leash don't care. Leash just went right back up to that 2,700, and that tells us that there's people buying Leash. So this already says there's going to be people trying to get them NFTs. They're already like buying Leash token, all right? It's already pumping. The highest we've seen the price of Leash go to was $10,000, and like I said, it's such a limited supply of these things, of Leash tokens in general. That's why that's why I've always just been intrigued with Leash token. It makes me think of like Bitcoin, how there's just a limited supply. But like I said, if you want to get some Leash, I would. By the way, this isn't the financial advice, but it would be better. It would be smarter to buy a Leash token now, even especially it's down a little bit, and you don't want to be the people who trying to buy a Leash token the day of. Because a lot of times that's when the traffic is so many people on the Ethereum network, so many transactions going on. That's when it just becomes hard trying to even purchase Leash token, because there's so many people already using the network. So it's sometimes like you try to buy it, your transaction don't go through, your transaction fail, and then you might lose the Ethereum transaction. Like it gets annoying. So better, I feel like if you plan on buying some NFTs, some SHIB NFTs, smarter to just buy the Leash token now. Or after that 24 hours, if there are some SHIB NFTs left, which I don't think there will be, then you could purchase the SHIB NFTs with some Ethereum after that 24 hours. But I don't think there will be any left, because like I said, there's already SHIB millionaires out here. There's already people who made millions of dollars on SHIB. Y'all think they're not about to try to buy 10 of them? Each person can buy a max of 10 SHIB NFTs, which means if there's only 10,000 SHIB NFTs dropping, 1,000 people can buy 10 of them and they're all gone. All right, so even me hearing that make me want to just buy 10 now. Like now, I just want to just buy 10 just to hold, just to hold 1%, right? Or not 1%, but that would be 0.1%, right? If it's 10,000, if I own 10 SHIB NFTs, that would be 0.1% of the total SHIB NFTs. But so. Like I said, Ethereum's at $3,500 right now. Like I said, they said that the price of it, they just say, for example, the first, like the low tier ones would be 0.1 Ethereum worth of Leash. So 0.1 of Ethereum would be $350, right? That would be $350. So you would need $350 worth of Leash to buy, but keep in mind, you will need some Ethereum. You will need some Ethereum to cover the Ethereum transaction fee, because that's what it is. You're buying an NFT, a SHIB NFT that's on the Ethereum network, the Ethereum blockchain. So you're gonna have to cover that Ethereum transaction fee, and chances are the transaction fees will be expensive, because it might be just a lot of people trying to buy them. This was another video I was checking out. I'm not going to play because this is from the CNBC television. I don't want to get copyrighted, but if you do want to come check this video out, it's like an 8-minute video. They were pretty much just talking about the whole NFT boom, how it how it rose up so fast, and pretty much just it's like a popular thing in the crypto kind of universe and stuff. And then OpenSea, last but not least, OpenSea. This is where, like I said, keep in mind this website. This is like I guess one of the most popular websites people go to, like sell and buy NFTs. Y'all might be seeing some SHIB NFTs on here pretty soon, man. So, if you plan on selling them or whatever, or just trying to buy some, check this website out. It's OpenSea.io. And what else do I want to talk about? So pretty much like the reason why I feel like the SHIB NFTs can blow up is because I feel like already, like, just not even counting people who are just NFT collectors or just whatever outsiders, the SHIB army itself is so huge, right? I feel like I feel like the SHIB community itself is going to, like, I feel like everybody in the community is going to want to own a SHIB NFT alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even counting everybody else. So that's why I feel like they're going to be in high demand. All it takes for these Shiboshi NFTs to skyrocket in price is one huge article or like news report that says, just imagine it says like SHIB NFT sells for $1 million. SHIB NFT sells for $100,000. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. People see that, and everybody else will really want to grab one. And then yeah. Also, last but not least, there was this one YouTuber named I'm not even gonna put his name out there because I don't want him to take any heat if this is not the case. But there was this YouTuber I usually listen to. There's a handful of YouTubers I listen to, and for reason being because like I just feel like they don't clickbait. They get to the point, this, that, and the third. But this specific one, he said that he believes they're going to drop on Thursday. I'm not sure why he believes they're going to drop on Thursday, but in his video, he sounds so confident as if he knew something I didn't know. And I'm not making a promise to y'all. I'm not telling y'all that's what's going to happen. I'm only saying just speculation. All right, I'm just saying that. But don't be surprised if it do not happen on Thursday. I'm just letting y'all know. For some reason, and I'm going to watch his videos again, and I'm going to try to actually, I might just try to reach out to him and ask him why does he know? Because I've been looking around and they haven't announced any day. So I don't know if he just had that wrong or he knows something we don't know. But they did say sometime this week or earlier. So just keep your mind open. Just keep your mind open, keep your eyes open for this week. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. I'll try to notify you all as soon as I can when these Shiboshi NFTs drop. And yeah, man, it's these things are going to be huge. And like I said, they're not going to just be NFTs that we just hold and be like, hey, I have a digital NFT. I'm cool. These are actually going to be characters that we can use in a video game. Like I said, if this video game is fun, it's popping, it's hyped, then that's even going to be better, right? It's even going to be better. So other than that, let me know what you guys think about these Shiboshi NFTs. Are you going to buy some Shiboshi NFTs? If you are, let me know in the comment section. Other than that, hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. I'll catch y'all soon. Peace.